channel. This is Reema and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a co-op reading, energy reading for the coming week. We know what is coming, what we need to know, how things are moving forward for us. What are the messages that we need to know at this moment, this time? I wanted to thank you all for supporting my channel. Those of you who have been with me for a while, or if you just recently joined, welcome and thank you for being here. As you know, we do live sessions in this channel, and you can join, a question, and receive a live answer. If you're a member of the channel, you get priority in receiving a response to your question. Otherwise, those who use the super chats will have priority to the guidance. If you're interested in private reading, you can reach out using my email in the About tab. Send the link to your friends and family if they also want to join and ask a question. It's free for everyone to join. But as I said, the members of my channel and those whose comments show up at top will get priority to get a reading. You can also ask for a quick general reading if you want. Let's start the reading. Let's see what is coming. What do we know at this time? What is coming? I see a beautiful surprise for some of you. Watch out. You might be walking and something might not hit you. It might be on your way. I see something might fall. Be careful if you're walking. In general, you're working somewhere, things might be a little shaky, things might be unstable. If you recently bought a piece of furniture or something you installed or someone installed, make sure that it's secure. I think something is not secure. For some of you, I see you're buying some piece of like some piece of small not furniture, some kind of accessories, like an accessory there. I think that you will get more things to organize. So like you will be at capacity, like you will have too many rings, too many belts, too many hats, so you need to organize them. So that's actually good. You have enough that you need to uh, organize them. There's a like, look at this beautiful fish. Something is coming, some sort of income, some sort of blessing is coming into your hand without you doing much about it, without you really pay too much, even too much attention. It might be by accident that something, some blessing, some money, some project, some person might just fall on your lap. That's a great opportunity. Some of you might be swimming. I see swimming classes. Maybe someone is going taking aqua exercises or something like that. The water exercises could be very helpful for some people. In quiet and in solitude, someone is thinking about you. They might be even reading about you, or might be even asking for a reading about you. They are trying to connect with you, but not directly. Someone might be also making, like, asking for a reading for you. There's a lot of things that you need to clear. There's a lot of things behind the scene that you might need to clear. I see a lucky clover. This is great. Butterflies are coming. There are new there's some news that you might receive very soon. I see a disappointed person. A gentleman is disappointed, and a lady, a female energy, is giving them some courage, some, I don't know, like, it could be a mother figure if someone received a bad news or a failure, or maybe they lost something. I see their mother, someone very close to them, is supporting them. They have your back. If you're that male energy, they're really supporting you. There is something, I see a situation that needs to be released, something that has been held for a long time. Even if it's a good thing, you cannot hold it for a long time. Even if it's like you hold your breath for a long time, it's going to be problematic. Something is at capacity, you need to let it, or someone needs to let it go. If it's anger, if it's hate, hopefully it's not hatred. For some people, let it go. This cannot, like this balloon, it cannot be more expected. There is no space. So the reading here today is telling me that you need to let go. Look at this triangle. There needs to be a there needs to be at some point some relief. Something is at its pressure, it's at its capacity, so it might blow off. So be careful about that. there might be a disagreement about something. Two people are pulling and pushing something. There needs to be a just, there needs to be someone who makes a final decision. Look at this beautiful doggy here. It's a beautiful puppy. I don't know, check out with your pet, or your vet, and maybe your pet needs to go to the vet. I see there might be something that you need to take, to check. I don't know, maybe your pet or your dog specifically has a problem. Maybe they don't eat well, maybe they are losing weight. There is something that you need to keep an eye on it, so try to be vigilant. It could be your pet, it could be also a person who's very dear to you, very loyal to you. There's definitely something that they are in quiet, suffering. Again, it can be a loyal friend as well. You might want to check on them and make sure that they're okay. I see yin yang energies. Someone is, I don't know, I see someone needs to make a decision about their appearance. Like, for example, it's their wedding, they want to change their or pick their dress or hairstyle or their makeup. They're dealing with a lot of options, or they don't know exactly what they have to do. If that's you specifically, I see that you will finally go with a male hairdresser, a male makeup artist. If you have an option, I see the male. If you have two options, and I see the B, they might be better. You might be better. You might be happy, better off with the outcome. They might do a better job. I also see a hand. Like, again, I see jewelry. For some of you, I see rings, bracelet, some kind of jewelry that you wear on your hand. Um, there is some, like, I don't know, if there is a bait, if there's a bait that made the nest, don't destroy the nests, don't destroy the nest of the even ants or something like that. I see that, um, yeah, I see something is insecure, something is not firm. If you are mm, changing your place, your leasing, your sublet, whatever you're doing with something in that, like with the place of living, make sure the contract is firm, is secure, because I see something is unsecure, and you might need to take a look at, you might need to take a better at it. So don't just get too excited, because some people are trying to move things really fast. I see strawberries for some people. I see the plans for some people is coming, or this week you might hear something that's more romantic. There might be a romantic trip for some of you, um, that you didn't anticipate. It might be a quick trip coming, or someone is gonna go on a trip and they come and give you a responsibility, like they leave their pet with you, or they leave, I don't know, something with you. They give a responsibility. A colleague might be going take vacation, and they give you some responsibilities. So be vigilant. If you can't take that responsibility, just say no, because I see that they might come back later than, so you might end up giving care for this situation longer than you anticipated. Okay, it's gonna be a short one, so let's start looking at the questions. Now, I'm gonna start with the members of my channel. Mr. Morris, thank you for being here. Um, let's see the choices that you're making. What do we need to tell you about these choices that you're making? Wow, look at this. This is great. I don't know if you can see, but give me a thumbs up if you can see it. This is you, a gentleman. This is a gentleman standing. Number one, I see an umbrella in your hand. Your umbrella is not open. It's closed. Umbrella is closed. It's not open. You are someone who is taking precautions. You have some of these options or choices or backup for you. They're going to serve you as backup choices, as protection, like even maybe insurance. So these, some of them are really going to save you. Some of them are really going to be great back options for you, and you're going to take advantage of that. These are good choices, even if you don't necessarily use them right now, or you don't see the benefit at the moment. Absolutely, they are going to be beneficial for you in the long run. A long path, you know, these choices one by one are gonna make, like, be each step for you, each stage, one single step that you have to go up one by one. So you are making at it, look, it's not a choice that you make and you're good for 10 years. Like, each choice is coming, and then you have to make another choice and you move forward. Be very alert. You are protect. Some of them might you need to let go in this journey. I definitely see a journey for this, but you are a very wise person. These choices that you're making are very wise. What the reading is telling you, make them pick them wisely. Try to make sure that some of them are backup, make sure that some of them are considered. You know, you have a very good plan. This is absolutely good. I said pick them in a way that you are selecting backups. And this is umbrella. A closed umbrella can protect you from sun, extensive heat and sun, and it can also give you protection from the rain, from the shelter. So absolutely good choices. Very good. So who is here from the members of my channel. Prem, thank you for being here. Let's see what messages are here for you for current work. What do you need to know? What should we tell you for your current work? You know, I see a cup. I see a cup that is there for you, but it has been in a closet or somewhere hidden. There are opportunities for you in this job that is not at the moment, how can I say, detected, that you haven't seen them clear to you. You haven't found them. They haven't been presented to you. So you need to be a little bit patient with these choice, with these opportunities, and they're coming up. Someone is waiting to, I don't know, admire you, to give you promotion, to somehow, I don't know, give you a thumbs up. Absolutely, there are in 2 months. Absolutely, I see number two. You're gonna get this recognition. You're gonna be happy. There is victory coming for you. In general, also there is victory coming. This can be also a new opportunity that is in a closet. For example, you buy a gift, you buy something for your loved one for their birthday. You put it in the closet until it's their birthday, and then you give it to them. There is an opportunity behind the doors for you. When the time comes, they give it to you. It will be yours. For Vivian, uh, let's see if you get the money that you need to spend for the trip from Henry. Is he gonna give you money? Yes, he is. He's gonna give you part of it, or partially, or he's gonna give it to you in an indirect example. You ask him for the money, he might not give you, he won't say yes, of course, here's the money, go and spend it on your trip. He might not do that, but then maybe next he buys you a gift or a gift card, or he compensates you in another way for something else. The money for this trip is gonna be coming to you. This person really likes you. I mean, if it's your partner, if it's your whoever this person is, he has good feelings about you. I'm not saying necessarily it's love and romance. It could be, but this person has a positive attitude about you. They like you. They admire you. But I see in a specific, if they're not gonna they're gonna give you the money, but as I said, either they're gonna give you a portion of it, or they're gonna give it in a different way. They tell you here's the money for your trip. If you have asked them specifically and they said no, um, don't ask again. But there is another way you can ask them. You might know better. Maybe you can ask them one way, and they will absolutely give it to you. That's what I see. Let's see who else. Prem. Let's see what is the guidance for you. What can you do better to have a safe space? Let's see what is the guidance. What can you do better to um, number one, I see you are sometimes very overwhelmed in your mind. There's too many things that, number one, you have something, you have lost something. It looks like inside your mind, you're looking for something. You're searching for an answer. You're searching for a reason. You're searching for a solution. You're searching for an easy solution. Maybe something that you lost. The reading is telling you, the energy is telling you, you need to let go. You cannot be on this stage forever. At some point, you have to take a conclusion and move on. And this is absolutely from the past. So what you can do to make a safe space is to create a quiet space in your mind. Try to own your mind. Try to control your mind. Don't let any thoughts or ideas or series of thinkings coming to your mind. Put boundaries. Try to select your, you have to be very cautious with your thinking. And if there are things from the past, like I see someone who's looking, like, do you know those landfills that people dump the garbage, the country, like the cities, there's a big landfill that people put the garbage there or burn it there. I see someone is searching in that land. You are wasting your time garbage in a land full of garbage. There's nothing there. Whatever if it was there, it's decayed, it's destroyed, it's gone, it's expired. To take yourself out of situations that are expired and are not going to save you anymore. That's the guidance for you. For Tahnia, hello, my dear. Thank you for being here. Let's see if you will get married. What is the guidance? Um, I see someone is coming towards you, but this person who you might find attractive, but I don't know why I see this person a little bit aggressive. Um, so I see a man, a male energy definitely in your life, and you will be married. If you accept this, I don't know if it's a culture thing or if it's the this person. So the reading is that it's telling me that you might settle down to something. If you want to settle down, you want to get married, you have to share everything with another person. It's their temp, their habits, their culture, their family. I see that you'll be a stay-at-home wife if you get married, and it's somehow is showing me your future life. If you want to get married, your life is going to be changed. You might not be as independent as you used to be or something like that. I see marriage for you, absolutely. And this person who I see you might end up marrying with, as I said, they're very aggressive, maybe they're very active, maybe they have a lot of, maybe they have an important job, but you'll be like, they might want to be kind of a traditional marriage. That's what I'm seeing. I see a traditional marriage. Hi, Jackie. Thank you for being here. Let's see if there's any message about your son that we can tell you today. About your son, well, I see him a friend or if it's a colleague that they're talking to each other. I don't know if they're on the they have thoughts to start something together. He's very close with the body, like with the guy, his colleague, his friend, and they're talking about something. And I see that they might be starting a business, they might be starting a project. They are very aligned. He's gonna get. I am very tall. I don't know if he got a raise, if he got a promotion. He's taller than this person in my eyes. What I can see here. It can be that he's well in his job. Maybe he has someone working in assistant or something for him. About to start a job or start a project or start something new, but he might be in financial, not difficulty, but he's making some final decisions at this moment. He's well, but I see he's with work. You might hear from them or him somehow job. And again, as I said, with a colleague, with a friend, with a body that he has. He will appreciate if there's some help money, if he can take a loan or something. I see he's starting something new, which is just gonna end well, nice for him. For Shay Shay, hello. I'm sorry you lost your father. Let's see what we can tell you about your dad. Well, he comes to visit. This is him. So this is your home or where you live or the land you live or the country, city, whatever you live, and he comes for a visit. He's not there all the time, but he comes for a visit. I don't know if you a building in an apartment building in a tall building somehow, but it's very clear that I see him coming back to pay visit. If there is something about a building, about a commercial building, um, he wants something about that. He's not, I don't worried about that. Maybe he wants to send you a message about that. For example, let's say he was working the company. For example, he had a factory, he had something, and he still goes there as well. I see a huge building. Maybe somebody, maybe it was a school, maybe it was a university, maybe it was, I don't know, maybe he was there. He still goes there. Maybe there is a message for you. He still comes, but he's not still 100% here. He has the ability to go and come back. But there's, I don't want to say it's an unfinished business, but there's something that he hopes that gets to an end. You know what he was doing, his projects, his money, his will, his pension, something like that. He wants something to be, I don't know, to be given to his family. That's what I feel. For K Sam, I'm doing fine, my dear. Thank you so much. Let's see if you are on the right path. in romance first. Let's see, what do we need to know? Um, you are, um, you sometimes feel very tired. You don't get what you need or what you want or what you think you deserve or what you would desire very quickly. Then you let go and you just give up. So if this is the path you're on, this is not the right path, because you should not give up. You should not lose hope. You should not get very, maybe you're sensitive. If there's something that's not according to what you hoped, you just give up. You just get disappointed. Don't get disappointed. Or it could be just you're very sensitive to how people behave, how people present to themselves to you. A little bit tough, a little bit more on your goals, and don't settle for something that you don't want to. So the point is that be a little bit less sensitive in a way that to damage yourself, but be a little bit more sensitive about people that you choose. So don't take easy on them, but take easy on yourself. That's the message for you. For for Anais, I don't see your message. Dominic, hello, my dear. About your love life, let's see what we can understand about your love life. Is there a message for you regarding when you will get um I see that you're waiting for an opportunity. I would say I see Christmas. So it could be, well, it can be this Christmas, but next Christmas, I would say there is an opportunity for you. Um, but again, this is an opportunity that comes toward you. It's not maybe exactly what you want, but there might be something that you will accept. This person has a job that is very demanding. On paper, he's a case that is very appealing to you, but just look at your heart and see what you want from life. Is it just getting married, or you want to have someone in your life that you really truly to invest, because when you get married to someone, you need to spend for, you need to have some not money, I'm talking about feelings and emotions and some part of yourself. But I see marriage, I see by Christmas is an opportunity for you to get married. And it's a very, this person has a lot of money or somehow they're very successful, which is actually very good. Um, that's what I can see. Um, let's see. For Prem, what good things are coming for you? What good things are coming your way? What do we need to know? Well, there is a trip, there is a spiritual trip, or there is a spiritual awakening, something that opens your eyes, something that gives you direction, gives you faith. If you're a spiritual person or a religious person, I see some journey. You might go to a temple, you might go to a whatever religious place that, and you see people, I don't know, somehow there's a good awakening. If that's not at all possible, or you're not a religious person, there's just some kind of awakening for you. There is a good thing for you, is a good guidance that is coming. I see a gentleman who is again a spiritual, he's a guru. He can help you. To give you some insight. You might be also watching a movie or reading something, and maybe even some tradition, some spiritual practices gives you some kind of calmness and brings again some kind of awakening for you, which is actually very nice. I like that is coming to you actually very soon. Yeah. Um, let's see if the job offer is coming to you anytime. Well, I see that you're very you're looking for a job very hard. I don't know if you're working at this point. Not, you will be working and you'll be working long hours. So a job offer is coming, but it might be a temporary. Or if you're working at this point, you're not very happy with your job. I see a lot of scattered options. Like maybe there are short-term opportunities for you. I don't know if you exactly have decided what you want to do. That's probably something that you need to take into consideration. If you exactly know what you want to do, you need to reorganize yourself for that job, because at this point I see it's not very organized, it's a little bit scattered. I see you'll be working, but it might be a short-term employment, a short-term opportunity. You might think about leaving that job after a while, because you're hoping for a better one. The energy is telling me you need to get a little bit organized about what you want. Maybe you need to redo your CV something in the whole picture, and that's going to help you to better find yourself a position. That's what I can see for okay, let's see. For Lynn, thank you for being here. Any insight about your finances? Of course. And you're an Aries. So let's see what we need to know, what we need to tell you about your finances. What is the message for you? It might have been a little tough at this time. I see you have done some calculations. I don't know if you have hired an accountant or you have looked into your savings and spending and earnings. You need to do some balance. There needs to be some light shed on your finances. I see a lamp. I see a lady sitting, and they're looking at this, but there needs to be light shed in your finances. I don't know if there's some expenses that you're not aware of, or there's some kind of money that you're paying, but there is a better deal. Your finances can improve, but something is going to the waste. Like there's if you stop that kind of waste, it's gonna help you have better opportunity with your finances. I also see that you might start a new job. You put your feet in a new direction, in a new position. It's a very big opportunity. And people might be even surprised. If you found a new opportunity, if you found a new project, if you found something new, don't share it with every people you know very quickly. Just give it some time because people might be admiring, people might be envying your situation. In general, your finances are going to be improved if you take a close look on how things are going right now. Take a close look at the spendings and earnings or anything that's going to the waste. And the other factor is a new job opportunity decision that you make. You might even make a decision to move somewhere or travel somewhere or relocate. That will help you better make better your um, finances. For resilient Hafne, reconciliation with Mo, what do we need to know about this? Is it coming? Wow. Well, this is a closed circle. You guys are connected. You were never, even if you were separated physically, emotionally, you're attached. It's a connection. Your connection is very deep. Even if when you are not together, if you're not with each other, you're deeply thinking about each other, you're deeply in each other's thoughts, and you are connected. Um, you are going to be blessed. Thank you so much. You have a big connection, and I don't know, one of you have a very good vision. Keep like, yeah, this is beautiful. There is, yes. For Lawrence, hello, my dear. If there's any messages for you, my dear, what do you need to know at this point? Um, for you, I see that you need to take a break. You have been working very hard recently, or you had a lot of responsibilities. You need to put the bed down. Or give it to some other people. Some responsibilities can be given to other people. You might want to need to ask for some kind of help. I don't know. I see good night sleep. I don't know if you're sleeping better. And I see you might have dreams about someone. I see a gentleman around you, his energy, not himself. It could be also a son, a young, mm, if you have lost someone, a young gentleman, if they have crossed over, I see that they are very present around you. There's been a little bit of sorrow around you. I don't know that you have passed it, like it has finished, but sometimes it still drags you in. If it was a separation or it was a loss that you experience, it's gonna dissolve, it's gonna go away. But you need to give some kind of burden away, some kind of responsibilities away. Take good sleep, try to sleep well. And I see a sky full of stars for you. I don't know why it is in the constellation. There's something happening for you in the sky. A good news coming. Hopefully, the stars are aligning in a way that you like. For Prem, um, what can you do to move into happiness and peace? What is the message that you need to know? You need to look at your heart. You actually have a very good heart, but sometimes you don't listen to your heart and you listen to your mind and your past and the logic. You say, okay, this happened in the past, so I'm going to do this. Your mind makes the decision. You neglect your heart. As I said, you have a very sensitive heart. You have a very kind heart, gentle heart, but sometimes you ignore it and you go to your brain and just process with your experience, with your you know, whatever you have learned in life, which is fine. But peace is coming when you forgive, when you love people with your heart, when you love people unconditioned, when you have no expectation, and this brings you inner happiness and inner peace is your in your heart. For Varun Mittal, when you stock money, what is gonna happen with your stock money? Will you receive that? Um, I see a female energy involved. I don't know if someone is sharing this resource with you or you're the sole person. I see a female energy. I don't know if you're a female energy or not. Apologies, but if you're a female energy, absolutely, you're getting the money yourself. Even I see you're counting the money in your hand. You're counting the bills, and I see a female energy is spending this money. So if it's not yourself, someone in your life is you give them the money. Maybe I don't know if energy that is very close to you, they're spending the money or you spend it for them. Yes, the money is coming, but make sure you don't overspend or don't give it to someone to spend. I don't know. This money might be in danger in a way that it might be very quickly spent. So if you want to keep it and, you know, put it some kind of investment, you need to think about it. So let's see who is. Wow, Temple, that would be wonderful. For Daniela, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for your kind words. Okay, finances, is it going to improve week for Daniela? What do we need to know? Well, I can hear music. Some relaxing news is coming, some calm. If you have been waiting for lumps of money, for a chunk of money, for a big amount of money, it is coming, and it's coming pleasantly. If you asked for money from an organization, for a loan, or from someone, they're gonna give it to you, and they're gonna give it to you with in a nice gesture, with how can I say, with a good in a good manner, in a good terms. I don't know if you play music by any chance, but I see that playing music or music is there very present. Maybe there could be a source of income for you. I'm not, but there is a little change this week. I see a gentleman. I don't know, and I see a baby. I don't know if you have kids, you might receive some money in relation to your kids. If you're waiting for some money in those, like from government or from organization, is coming. It's not a lot, but a little bit of it is coming now, but more that's coming. Again, I see kids and babies. I don't know. And I hear music, very relaxing, which is great. So I wish, yeah, and I see a Taurus person. So that might also reflect to the fact that it's income from a property or from yeah, something that has it's like the property um is a big investment, but you get a little bit of rent, something like that. From big source you receive some money. That's what I can see for you, my dear. Thank you so much. Thank you for your nice words. I really appreciate. um Dana, why are you sad? You should not be sad. Let's see, where's Alan? Let's take a look and see where's Alan. We need to know about Alan. Tell us. Well, I see him. He's healthy. He's totally distracted with something. I don't know if there's someone in his life or something in his life that he's super busy with this. For example, he's busy with a job, a project, maybe a baby, or maybe something new, something fresh, something which is new for him. And he's like a child. He's behaving like a child, like a child that has found a new toy. and he's just ignoring anything else about his life. He's totally 100 laser focused on this thing, which I don't exactly know what it is, but I can tell you like a new toy. But it's very temporary for him. It's not something that deserves this much of attention that Alan is paying to this thing. It can be a person, it can be a situation, it can be a place, it can be a job, it can be anything. Just here, I can tell you he has found a toy, but he's healthy. I don't see him in any kind of or any bad mood. Um, as I said, he has this distance, and he's just and I see a big bottle of perfume. I don't know if that can make any sense to you, but he is like a person. He's like a perfume. He wear the perfume like he's like a perfume that you wear it and then it goes away. I see a lot of temporary stuff with him. He's someone who skips from place to another. He's very hard to be settled in, and he wants to experience new things. Don't worry for him. Don't be sad. As I see it, I see that he is happy. I mean, happy in a way that he's healthy, not in problem. At least now he's not in trouble. But I don't feel a great amount of happiness with his of looking into things like toys. Things can make him happy for a little bit and then he drops them and he goes to the new toy. You might find a picture from him, a selfie. Maybe he posts something online on Facebook, on Instagram. You might see a selfie from him. He might be with someone. Or so there is something. He's taking pictures. He's happy, but as spending his time with something that is making him happy at this point. Um, Thank you, everyone. For Prem, let's see this upcoming week. What's the message for you? Um, I see that you might have a face dialogue conversation with a female energy. It might come like a surprise. It might come like a shower that you didn't expect. Like clouds come and clouds just start raining. I'm not saying it's going to rain on your head, but like this situation is abrupt, this situation is quick, this situation is you didn't anticipate it. The energy is telling me try to stay calm, listen to this person. Don't try to try to calm and listen. You didn't maybe expect this situation, but you can handle it. It's nothing bad or it's nothing harmful, it's nothing dangerous. It's just that you didn't expect it. Like maybe you're sitting in your office, and then your boss comes in and gives a lot of things and just like you had a quiet day and then a second things turn and it will be a busy day, something like that. I see 10 of events for you which comes very quickly. For Lucky Star, thank you for being here. Let's see, what do you need to know for the rest of this month? uh, you know, you need to know that someone, I see them as a father figure, as a male energy who's older than you. Um, there's something they want to tell you, or they have something to show you, or teach you, or they have something they want to share with you. It can be a possession, it can be a knowledge, it can be experience, something they want to. I see they have it in their hand. You can get experience, you can get knowledge from them, you can learn from them. So maybe it's a teacher, maybe it's again a father figure, a colleague, a partner even can be, but they have something that they want to teach you. And I see the euro. I don't know if you, where you live, but I see some money. Maybe they want, it can be news from overseas. If you live in Europe, that might be it. Others from overseas, there might be something coming for you from Europe which you appreciate it. But you never take this person or this thing seriously. Like you have an uncle that you don't really talk with him in a year or two, but there's something actually that he can help you or benefit you. You should want to get in touch with him. For Noah Jahan, thank you. Let's see any news for you uh, now. What do we need to know? Oh, I see a very beautiful brown bear. I see print for you, a little baby bear actually. I don't know what you're doing, if you have a child, if you have a son. This person is very, very how can I say, very strong, very well made, a person that you can invest, you can trust, you can have them behind you. Someone junior is around you that you can really trust them. This is going to be a very fine gentleman. This person is going to be a very supportive person, an investment even. Always I can say it's power for you. You're doing something that's small, it's little now, is going to be very helpful in the future. Something you're doing, turn into magically important and powerful for you. Um, Wonderful. This is the last comment that I'm going to take, I guess. It's Lisa. Any guidance for this week, Lisa? What do we need to know for you? Let's take a look. You're looking for something, you're searching for something. It's in a box in a drawer, the top drawer. So start looking well. I see like you might have lost your keys, you might have lost something, and you're like leaving home, and you might be like, oh, like where's my keys, or where is my wallet, or where is my something important that you have lost. Don't be scared, don't be upset. Maybe even at work they come and ask for a folder for an information and you don't have it, you can't find it, and it might be stress. There might be someone watching you, or there might be someone waiting for you to find it. Don't look at all the nines here that are aligned. Wow. So don't worry, you can find it. If it's in a drawer, it's at the top drawers, it's in a box, and you'll find it. Again, someone might ask you for a question, someone might ask something, or someone might have a question for you. Try to don't lose your, how can I say, don't worry, just be calm, you can find the answer. That's what I can say. Last question for Prem about why you have so much anxiety. What can we tell you? Well, I see that there was a situation that you I don't know what was, I don't know what was maybe your relationship with your father or your father figure. I see something in your past. You might have been told as a child a lot of do's and don'ts, and it has been giving you anxiety. And I see it, man. It can be your father, it can be your father figure, it can be a teacher at school, someone has been not criticizing you, but always tell you, don't do it, don't touch this, don't sit, don't eat like that. A lot of do's and don'ts. I think you can get a lot of help from someone who can be professional and tell you, like, dig into your past. And because you feel guilty about it, because you think it was, even maybe it's inside, it's in your inner side, it's in your unconsciousness, but you still want to find the roots of it, but it goes back to your childhood. And if you want to stop it, again, I'm not a professional therapist, so you might want to find to work with someone. Um, yeah, that can help you. Lisa, don't get anxious. I see you get very anxious when you lose something and people are watching, like they're waiting, like everyone is in the car and they're waiting for you to join them, and you will be like, God, like you will just lose it. Just be calm, get it together, get yourself together. You can find, don't be stressed out. And Prem, back to you. You can definitely solve that problem, and don't be open to everyone's suggestion. Don't take it seriously, and try to write something, that a journal that can help you. You can find the roots of anxieties, like today what happened to you, how did you feel, why do you think you feel like, and it can help you. But again, I'm not a professional therapist, and make it work. Thank you, everyone. It was so much fun being with you. As always, I will be back very soon, and until then, I hope everyone is staying blessed.